your socks up, boy.
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Oh!
Durham.
What on earth do you think you're doing, Westbrook?
Sorry, matron.
Westmoreland.
So I should think indeed.
Carlisle.
It's Mr. Wentworth, matron.
Yorkshire. York.
Mr. Wentworth!
Keep fit, Wentworth, keep fit.
Oh, good morning, Arthur. No. Boy with the socks down, she said I...
The healthy body, the healthy mind.
Yes. Yes, sir.
It would be something to do with you.
To do?
Boys running backwards. Just look at these.
No, thank you. And as for boys running backwards, if I tell a boy to pull his socks up, whether he goes forward, backwards, or not at all, is entirely his decision. Or even sideways.
Since socks have come up,
And down.
as it happens, I was looking for you. What is the point of my laying out clean socks for the boys on Sunday morning if you decide to take them on their nature walk in the afternoon through every ploughed field in Wilminster?
The boys' socks have got nothing to do with me, as long as they're up.
They have a great deal to do with me.
I am a Bachelor of Arts, not socks.
I have to lay them out.
You are a Bachelor of Socks. My job is here to teach you mathematics.
And how am I to run my department properly without the full cooperation from the teaching staff?
I do have a class waiting, mate, and I'm sure you'll excuse me.
Well, I don't excuse
Thank you very much.
The state those boys' feet were in, Mr. Wentworth.
Oh,
It really is
undoubtedly.
too bad.
Yes, I know.
You know, it makes my work here far harder. You have no consideration for
No,
others.
not at all. Thank you so
It really
much.
is too bad.
Yes, I know. Well, we start with a problem. Two matrons are approaching each other at... Two trains are approaching each other at relative speeds of...
Oh, please continue, Mr. Wentworth.
Which, what?
And who? Yes, very good, Mr. Wentworth. Anyone else?
How? When? And why?
Excellent. Well, thank you for all your help, Mr. Wentworth.
Thank you for all your tact, Mr. Rawlinson.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
The use of cram with the superlative denotes the absolute maximum, i.e., cram celerime and...
Oh, hell.
We begin with a problem. Stop groaning. Now, a train leaves Edinburgh for Glasgow at 3:30. It reaches its... What is it, Etheridge? You don't even know the problem yet.
I do, sir.
Oh, do you indeed?
Yes, sir. In a way, sir.
Oh, well, perhaps you'd show the rest of us the way in that case.
No, sir. It's only that the 3:30 leaves Edinburgh at 1:15 now.
Does it? And is that of the slightest importance?
Only if you're trying to catch it.
You'll catch it in a minute, Atkins. You trying to be funny, Etheridge?
Good Lord, no, sir. It's a summer timetable, sir. They put the Glasgow train 15 minutes on to connect with the 6:43.
Etheridge lives in Edinburgh, sir. I bet he's right, sir. He's nuts on Bradshaw.
Well, thank you all for your assistance.
Not at all, sir.
I warned you, Mason. But for the purposes of the problem which I'm going to ask you to be kind enough to undertake, it is immaterial whether Etheridge lives in Edinburgh or Clacton-on-Sea. Nor am I nuts about Bradshaw, Otway. In fact, I don't give a brass farthing if he says that the 3:30 train leaves at breakfast time.
He wouldn't say that, sir.
Don't you see, you stupid little nannygoats, that whatever Bradshaw says is no concern of ours. I'm trying to set a sum, not arrange a Sunday outing on the Clyde.
No, sir.
What?
That's right, sir.
Thank you.
She doesn't run on Sundays, sir.
I see. She doesn't run on Sundays. Well, that's very useful to know. And if you've all made a note of that vital piece of information, perhaps we can get on. She doesn't run on Sundays, indeed. Next thing we know, we shall be having a supperless asking for a non-smoker. Oh, good gracious me. What's the matter now, boy?
It makes him homesick, sir.
What?
His father's a non-smoker, sir.
Is he?
A Greek non-smoker, sir.
Oh. Here, Mason, tell him to wipe his eyes on that. And for heaven's sake, let us get on. I will not have any more of these idiotic interruptions. Now, the train leaves Edinburgh at...
I'm not interrupting, am I?
Anything we can do for you, Mr. Gilbert?
Are you all right for chalk?
What? Yeah, as far as I know. Yes, thank you.
Oh, good, because I've run out.
Oh. In that case, you better have a peace of mind.
You can spare this.
Oh, quite easily, yes. Yes, thank you. Providing it's returned this afternoon.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite understand that. I may have used some of it.
Stop laughing. I said stop laughing, Sapulus. I've never known such boys for laughing at nothing. Not that I want you to be glum and dispirited, of course. There are times when we can have a jolly good laugh together. And no harm done. But this idiotic giggling at nothing, I will... What is it, Hopkins?
Well, we think he ought to tell Matron, sir. Yes.
Be quiet, Matron. Mary Mason. What is it you think you ought to tell Matron?
Look, sir, Sappy's been wiping his snitch on my brother's sock, sir.
Snitch?
Yes, sir, on my brother's sock, sir.
Yes, sir. It says on the name tape, sir. Hopgood 1, sir, on the name tape. And Sappy's been wiping his snitch all over.
Yes, my brother's sock, sir. That's
All right. Silence, be quiet in this room. I've heard quite enough about socks and snitches and such like. This may be a very good moment to inform you that I am instituting a new plan of punishment, which will dispense with lines. Right, stop talking. Instead, against your names in the class book...
Fair, sir. I've done my line, sir.
Take 50 lines, Akin. I withdraw that. Against your names
All the
on the
same,
class
sir.
list... Will you shut up, Atkins? Against your names on the class list, I shall put a cross for impertinence, inattention,
Writing lines in class?
writing lines, interrupting in class. I'll put 2. 1 cross.
No, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes. And any boy who has 3 crosses at the end of any period will be very severely dealt with.
How?
What?
How?
Well,
Will we only get 1 cross at a time, whatever we do?
Oh, no, Trench, no. No, I shall award 2 crosses, for instance, for asking silly questions. Trench, 2 crosses.
Oh, it's not fair, sir. I didn't know it begun.
Anybody want a 3rd cross? Now, I'm warning this class. Be very, very careful. Right. A train leaves Edinburgh for Glasgow at what time, Etheridge?
3:30, sir.
Thank you. 3:30.
Mrs. Carter. Haven't you brought Johnny?
Johnny?
Well, I'm very pleased to have met you, Mrs. Carter.
Thank you so much, Mr.
You're
Rawlinson.
welcome, you're welcome.
Say thank you, Johnny. Oh, I'm afraid he's rather a shy little boy.
We shall make all allowances for that, shan't we, Rawlinson?
Oh, indeed we shall, Herr Master.
On your way back, would you kindly ask, let me see, you, Mrs. Carter has seen Gilbert, Matron, Miss Coombs, yourself. Ask Mr. Wentworth to look in, would you, please?
Yes, certainly, Herr Master.
Then I think you'll have met all my staff who'll be looking after little Johnny, providing, of course, you do send him here. We have a very happy environment here, I'm glad to say. Essential to the well-being of the boys.
Well, I've been very impressed by what I've seen so far, Mr. Sewell.
Good.
A plus B into A minus B equals A squared minus B squared. I think that's perfectly clear to everyone. Yes, even to you, Mason.
I don't see any sense in it, sir.
This is algebra, Mason.
I didn't think it was scripture.
Take 2 crosses for impudence.
Oh, sir, I only said it didn't make sense.
I see. So you see no sense in taking away the brackets from A plus B and A minus B in order that the equation shall multiply out into A squared minus B squared. Really?
No, sir, because yesterday we started with a squared minus b squared and spent hours getting it to a plus b times a minus b. And now we've started with a plus b times a minus b and got it back to a squared minus b squared. I mean, there doesn't seem any end to it, sir.
Yes, yes, Mason.
No, sir. When it's a squared minus b squared, we have to slave away until it's a plus b times a minus b. And it's still not satisfied, sir. And we have to get it back...
You kindly get on with your work.
And we have to get it back to a squared minus b squared again, sir. Couldn't we jolly well make up our minds which is best and leave it at that? Good old mate, sir!
That is enough, I say.
May I have a word?
Silence! Mr. Rawlinson, can't you see that I'm teaching?
Oh, really? Can I see you outside for a moment?
Not the sound, do you understand? Really, Rawlinson, there's nothing you couldn't have said in front of 3A. We have a perfect understanding.
Yes, so I hear. I just thought you wouldn't wish them to hear you getting an urgent summons from the squid he sent me for you.
Oh, really, Rawlinson? I thought you and Gilbert had exhausted my comic possibilities at break time. Still, it was a good try.
No, he wants to see you.
Could do better, eh, Rawlinson?
He's just seen Matron. Matron.
Oh. Oh, well, in that case. As a matter of fact, I wanted to see him about her. Thank you, Rawlinson. I say, you wouldn't care to look after 3A for a few minutes, would you?
Oh, thank you very much.
They're only removing brackets.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yes. It's not one of your history periods, you know. 40 minutes sleep with the Plantagenets. This is that silly business about my dirty socks, headmaster. Although I see mine, I can't
Mrs. Carter.
It was she who said that, you see. As a matter of fact, the socks were the boys' dirty socks, but there was no concern with me at all. And I was perfectly prepared to let the matter rest at that. But no, your servant, madam. No, Major must come to you, tittle-tattling.
Mr. Wentworth is our mathematics master.
Exactly what I said to Major. I said, I am here to teach mathematics. Not to trifle with hosiery. Put that down.
Well, really?
Well, but Major, you see, with a...
Thank you, Mr. Wentworth. I think that's quite enough.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Just so long as the position is clear. What boy are you?
Mr. Wentworth.
Headmaster?
We all very much hope that Mrs. Carter's little Johnny will be coming here to Burr Grove.
Do we?
Johnny.
Oh, I see, yes. Fine boy you've got there, Mrs. Carter. Oh. And if I may say so, sir, the very image of yourself.
No.
Oh, yes, headmaster. I mean, like father, like son. How do you do, sir?
Captain Ferguson kindly motored us down.
Who is Captain Ferguson?
I am.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Captain Ferguson, Mr. Wentworth.
Delighted.
How do you do?
What lovely weather for motoring it is.
Really, Mr. Wentworth? Come to Mummy, darling.
Jimmy.
Johnny.
Yes, of course. You're a big boy now, you know. You'll have to learn to take 1 or 2 hard knocks if you're coming here to Burr Grove.
And why is that, Mr. Wentworth? Do you make a point of treading on the boys' feet at this school?
Oh, not at all, Mrs. Carter. No. Here at Burr Grove, we try to teach the boys to stand on their own feet. Isn't that so, Headmaster?
Thank you, Wentworth.
Not at all. Soon make a man of you, my boy. We'll soon knock him into shape. Great pleasure, madam.
Mr. Wentworth has a class waiting. Thank you, Wentworth.
Yes, indeed I have. Scoundrels. Your servant, sir.
Sir.
Goodbye. Oh! I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Your hands.
Mr. Wentworth is he's one of our most...
I'm sure he must be.
Yes. We have a new brochure here. Would you care to have it?
Thank you. Perhaps you would care to have this?
Come now. Express 1/3 as a decimal. That shouldn't be causing anybody any difficulty. Anyone finished?
Sir?
Well done. Nice to see some application for a change.
Oh, I haven't finished, sir.
I asked if any boy had.
Yes, sir, but it won't be finished, sir.
Now stop it, Mason.
It won't be stopped, sir. It goes on and on. It goes point 3.3333333333333333333, and that's only correct to 16 places, sir. And it's gone right off the paper, sir.
Nothing to laugh about?
Please, sir, can I have some more paper?
No, you could not.
Oh, sir.
What have you got there, Atkins?
0.33333333.
In your right hand.
Nothing, sir.
Bring it up here. Right, anybody else got that answer? 0.333 recurring? Good, then you should have no difficulty in expressing the decimal 0.745 as a fraction.
What's up, sir?
Reverend Gregory Saunders, M.A. What's the seconds? Letter to the headmaster.
Well, sir.
Beast of Burgrove. Silly boy. Yeah, just a minute. Beast of Burgrove? This is a very serious matter, Atkins. I can't possibly overlook this, you know.
Couldn't you overlook it on his birthday, sir?
Is it your birthday, Atkins?
No, sir.
In that case, Hillman, I don't quite follow you.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mason. I'm well aware of what Hillman means. What do you mean, Hillman?
He means that if it was
I warn you.
Yes, sir. I was only wondering if it had been his birthday, would you have overlooked it?
Thank you. When I want advice about how to treat people on their birthdays, I will ask for it. Birthdays make no difference to the amount of work we have to do here, and the sooner you realize that, the better. I shall have to confiscate this. You know that, Atkins?
Yes, sir. When do I get it back?
On your birthday, when I think fit. Go and sit down. Now, with only 10 minutes to go before the school finishing bell, perhaps we could tackle a more advanced problem. Stop groaning. I am half my father's age. In 20 years' time, I shall be 5 years older than he was 20 years ago. How old am I?
51.
51. What? Mason, unless you are possessed of some supernatural powers of which I have seen no evidence, how could you possibly know my age without working it out?
I saw it in the school yearbook, sir.
I've been extremely patient with you all. Mason, 2 crosses for impertinence. The rest of you, 1 cross each for insolent and stupid laughter. Stop that banging and wait until I dismiss you. Now, 2 crosses for...
Yes?
Headmaster?
Yes, Wentworth? Ah. I asked if you could spare a moment.
Oh, yes, quite easily, sir. Well, perhaps not as easily as that. I mean, I have my papers to mark, of course, but can I help you in any way, sir?
Thank you. Have you any explanation to offer?
Explanation?
For your rudeness to a prospective parent and your extraordinary behavior in removing an article from my room without even asking.
Oh, but I may I sit down, sir?
Please do.
No, I don't think I will. Are you by any chance referring to Mrs. Carter and the maidenhair fern?
To you and the maidenhair fern.
Oh. Well, in that case, sir, I should have thought that my reasons for removing it were perfectly obvious.
Not for me. I have, of course, heard of men subject to ungovernable impulses, making the possession of some desired object of paramount importance. If that is the explanation, Wentworth, then you should have given me just an inkling of your desire for a maidenhair fern, and one could have been placed in your room in the master's house at the beginning of term, and this deplorable incident could have been avoided.
There's nothing like that at all,
No,
sir.
I think not. I think not. On balance, I prefer to regard your action merely as a particularly mistaken and ill-timed piece of clowning.
In that case, Headmaster, I have no option but to resign my position here. I've spent many happy, and I hope not unproductive years here at Burgrove. I should be more than sorry to leave.
We should be sorry to lose you, Wentworth.
No need to lose me. The whole thing's been blown up out of all proportion. Anyway, I'll go and get the Maidenhair Fern now. But to be accused at my age of kleptomania and clownishness,
Leave me the stand, Wentworth. At least leave me the stand.
Yes, sir. Reverend Gregory Saunders, M.A. The Beast of Burgrove.